Millin here from TeslaTaxi.com.au. We've just got this car on demo. This is the refresh Model 3 without the stalks on the side here. So as you can see with the indicator, you can press the indicator on and off through the touch controls here. They do have a little click sensation. You'll see the window comes up here showing you the indicator side repeater camera that you've got on, and obviously just click again if you want to cancel the indicator. At the moment we're in park, but if you want to go into drive, obviously just follow the instructions on screen. So basically, as you can see here, put your foot on the brake to go into drive, and it'll give you the option. If we were parked up against a wall, it would automatically select drive, but in this case we'll just push it forward into drive, and then on the screen there it shows you what to do next, so you can just go straight into using the accelerator as you'd expect. Just going to wait for these cars to go past on the side here. So as I mentioned, there's no stalks on this car, so all of your indicators are over this side. This is your volume and media control, and then this is your controls for autopilot. There is a little click here to squirt the windscreen wipers if you want to do that, and obviously when you do that, the controls come up automatically down here for the windscreen wipers. And obviously you've got your voice command button here if you can see me pointing to that one on the side, and then there's a speed control and also a button to bring up your cameras all on the steering wheel itself. So if you are renting one of these cars through Turo, you will get a bit of a demo through these videos. As you can see, we're going to go into the lane of traffic now, and we're just going to take off on this mountain road. So as you can see here, the pickup, that was only about a quarter accelerator press. The pickup and performance is quite good with these standard rear wheel drive cars. We can click twice on this one if we want to go into autopilot or full self-driving, whatever you've got installed on the car you're renting. As you can see here, the road is a bit of a country road, so it's not a super smooth road, but the ride itself is very, very smooth compared to the other Model 3s and Model Ys in Australia. So obviously when you are in auto steer, the steering wheel light is up here, so you can tell that you don't need to do any input as far as steering around corners or accelerating, decelerating for cars in front of you. But of course in Australia you are still the driver until the FSD software functions without a driver, which means you do always have to be ready to take over at any moment. So the car might beep at you if it needs you to take over, and or if you see the car about to make the wrong decision, you've obviously got to be the driver and be in control at all times. So that just means taking control of the steering wheel if it's about to turn the wrong way, and obviously tapping the brakes or slamming on the brakes if it's about to hit anything. So as you can see here, it did slow down for this car over on the left here because it wasn't sure if it was in our lane. Once it worked out that it was pulled over, it went back to the set speed. You can adjust the speed here with this little scroll wheel, so going down in lots of 5, up and down through full scrolls like that. And obviously it shows you the max speed here, shows you current speed here, and as I said, the blue steering wheel means that it is in self-driving. We've got the ambient lights there set to that sort of bluish purple colour at the moment. Obviously all those media controls, or all those fun controls I should say, are all through the car settings, toy box, etc. to change your ambient lighting as you want to have it set up. And we're just navigating back to Tesla at the moment, so we're going to get back there by the end of our test drive. This warning here just means apply some pressure to the steering wheel so the car knows that you're still awake or still alive. Obviously if you do pass out or have a heart attack or whatever, the car will come to a safe stop if you're in self-driving mode, but always pull over if you're not feeling well, because you don't want to rely on technology when it comes to a moving vehicle, obviously. So if you do want to rent one of these through Turo, we should have a few of these up nearing the end of 2024. At the moment, we do have a few people in our group, TeslaTaxi.com.au, that have bought these cars, so we can refer you to other people that have these cars currently available for rent. And at the moment we've just got the Model 3s and the Model Ys on Turo, but we are looking to roll over some of our cars into this refreshed Model 3 in the near future. So feel free to jump on to TeslaTaxi.com.au if you'd like to make an inquiry, and there are some direct links to some of our cars on Turo on the homepage. And if you are wanting to rent one of these for Uber, I'll post another video which has some more details about what the best cars are for Uber in Australia. This is certainly a contender in my opinion. We are here on a country road, and I've noticed the ride on this particular car to be much, much smoother than in any of our other Teslas going up and down this same road. As we come into the roundabout here, you will notice with this self-driving mode, or auto steer, autopilot, whatever you want to call it, once we get to the roundabout it will need you to take over. So the current versions of autopilot and full self-driving in Australia won't go through roundabouts by themselves, and they won't take intersections with traffic lights without you taking over if it requires turning left or right. So I'll just apply pressure there, and you will see, probably even hear the car beep once we get into this roundabout to let me know that I need to take over immediately. So I'll just actually take over manually there because it was time to give way. So as I said, the auto functions won't handle roundabouts in Australia, so you do always need to take over to enter and exit a roundabout. Once you are back on the main road, you can engage the autopilot again, which is the right hand scroll wheel, pushing down on that twice. So once we're back on this road here, I'll show you that again. So once we'll do the speed, and down twice we'll do the speed and steering, as you can see here. And for the fuel efficiency or energy efficiency of this car, we can scroll through the little menu here. So on this current drive we've used 178. Now the car when I picked it up was sitting at the normal, which is 149, but we just went up a large mountain, so that's what's pushed this average up a little bit to 148. You can also check your tyre pressure here. And if I didn't already explain in this video, we do have these windscreen wiper controls here. You can press and hold that to squirt the windscreen, and it'll bring up the windscreen wiper controls there. And likewise, if we touch the, wait until the car's passed, but if we flash the lights there, it'll bring up the light control automatically down here, so you don't need to go through menus for any of those functions. On this side, we've got the cameras, so we can press the camera button there to bring that up. All of these are giving me sensitive feedback. So the indicators again here, we can move that around, etc. And just click again to cancel. Here we've got a little speed limit button, and as I mentioned, the camera button here, and voice controls is this button, and squirting the windscreen wipers over here. So if we want to go back up to 90, we can just click this here, which will set the speed back up to the current speed, or this scroll wheel here will adjust the speed up and down in lots of 5, or single clicks in lots of 1. So that's a bit of an overview. TeslaTaxi.com.au if you'd like to rent one of these cars, and we can refer you to someone that's got one now, or as I said, our fleet should be up on Turo before the end of 2024 once we've got some of our cars rolled over into this new model. Please let us know if there's any other questions that you'd like us to cover in a further video. Thank you.